welcome to the NBA 2K family. We are so excited to have you on board.
I'm super excited, super thrilled to be part of the 2K Sports family. It's an honor to be in the game in any capacity at all. And be able to be a part of the world, Brian Anderson, and being interviewed by you, I'm honored. I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, what is it like to hear yourself in NBA 2K25?
It's a milestone moment in my life for sure, because it's something that I grew up on. I grew up playing it, whether it was playing my career, whether it was playing season mode, whether it was playing with your favorite player. It gave you an immersive experience that you were a part of. So to be a part of it in the capacity that I am, as far as providing insights, information, and reporting, it's a really surreal thing.
So how can players encounter you in NBA 2K25?
I'll have in-game commentary.
Welcome.
Not good enough to get to the AFC Championship game again. You got to go far. You got to go far. The number 5 Texas Longhorn defeat the number 12 Clemson Tigers 38-24. Sark said he had a simple message for his offensive line and running backs after Texas SEC title game lost to Georgia. Run to win. Texas ran the ball just 60 combined yards in 2 games against Georgia. Today, the Longhorns ran for a season-high 292 yards. They'll now face the Arizona State Sun Devils on January the 1st, Ocho.
Hey, that was the difference in the game. Up front, the game is won in the trenches, and Texas won that game up front. Clemson not being able to stop the run was their demise. You can't compete.
Yeah.
You can't get a team off the field unless you can stop the run. You got to find a way to make it one-dimensional. You got to, and they just couldn't do that.
Good luck.
They just couldn't do that, and that is the reason why they lost the game. It was a good game. I'm not going to sit here and say there's no reason Clemson should have made it, because obviously they're in their
They won their conference. But that was a week.
I didn't want to say that. I was going to leave that for you.
But it is. It's the truth. North Carolina, NC State, Florida State. Come on, bro. Wake Forest. Let's call it what it is. I mean, it's a week.
I left that for you. I give you a layup. I want to see people say it. I wanted to say it.
Klubnik had, he was 26 of 43, 36, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. They didn't run the ball well at all. They were 24 for 76 yards, basically 3 yards a carry. When you look at Quinn Ewers, it was 17 of 24, 202, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But they ran the ball. They had 2 runners. Blue, 14 for 146.
Hey, hold on, my light done went out. Can you see me?
Hell no, I can't see you with the light. What the heck? You think I can see you now?
I think they must have a little shortage in the room now.
Seems like you got a lot of shortage on melanin. You got too much going on. I see, what y'all see, chat? I see chain and teeth.
All right, hold on. This ain't the right. I wonder how.
It ain't.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
It's good over here now.
Yeah.
When you got, they ran the ball 48 times for 292 yards, 4 touchdowns, a long of 77. But there are a lot of 22-yard long, 21-yard long, 11-yard long, and they were able to shoot clock up.
It gives you no chance. It gives you no chance.
And they took a pick 6 back. Clemson had a pick six, but he got called back, Ocho, for blocking by you can't crack back. You know, back in the day, you used to live for the crack
clean
back.
Somebody clean out. Clean out.
I'm trying to get his feet off the ground.
Hey, I mean,
that's what, because you know they're gonna show it in the big meeting room on Wednesday.
You can't wait for that. You can't wait for that moment. That's been out of the game long enough. You got to know you can't crack back.
You can't crack
back. Throw
back.
your hands up. If any, get in the way. Throw your hands up.
Just get in the way. Yeah, they call it blind side block. We call we call it crack back. Actually, they put that in rule. They put that Warren Sapp when he got Chad Clifford with the Green Bay Packers and he knocked him out.
Remember that?
Yeah. Tell y'all remember that. So they tried to look. That's a very dangerous play, but you used to live for that play. Obviously, they tried to make sure. They try to protect the players now, and actually. It was Hines Ward that got Keith Rivers.
We broke his jaw. I remember that game.
Broke his jaw. Actually, they called it the Hines Ward.
That game, yeah. I remember that game.
They called it the Hines Ward. But but they had to get, because Hines was, he was getting for the Ravens.
If you piss Hines off, he gonna smile. He gonna smile the whole game. You gonna see all 32 the whole game. But when that ball snap, your head better be on a swivel.
You better. He gonna get you. That's one thing. That he the best blocking wide receiver ever created.
What you call it?
And he took great pride. And not only could he block, I mean, I think he caught like 1,000 passes.
Hines was an integral part of that offense. Very integral part of that offense. You know, when you have to crack, what do you call it? Crack safety replace or whatever when the safety coming down. You got to go in there and crack.
Yeah, that is
all right. Every safety. Your head is on the swivel coming down in that full speed.
When Hines had that, he had what we call forward block, Ocho.
Yeah,
because you know the safety's gonna insert, he's gonna rock and roll down. So Hines is gonna push up, and then he's gonna come in, and he's gonna knock hell out that safety. Okay. You go run it in there, but you ain't worried about nothing. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hines gonna knock your jock strap loose. Hey, that's one thing about him. He was not afraid to get dirty. He absolutely was not. Guys love playing alongside him because you know you're going to get his max absolute best effort. Very unselfish player. They did a great job. Hines I think Hines came out of the quarterback. Yeah. Well, no, he went to Georgia. I mean, he played, but he was a quarterback in high school. He played the quarterback. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay. Well, he definitely wasn't. He wasn't going to play for the Steelers.
I ain't shaking the head like, but he was an unbelievable player. Unbelievable. I think for the Steelers, Ocho, you go back to that, touch on that right quick. They got to get Pickens back. They got to get somebody that has that ability to take the top off the coverage and can make tough difficult catches.
And make big plays. Listen, Calvin Austin, is it Calvin Austin the third? Did I say that the right way?
Yeah, Calvin Austin.
Yeah, that boy, fast boy. Hey,
Skoranek made some plays today for him. The guy he used to be at the Rams. He's made a special teams maybe, but when you're down to your last couple, son, get out there. Can you catch the ball?
Next man up, huh? Man up, but it's not the same as having Pickens out there who can not stress the field, but he makes it easier for your offense because there's somebody that the Ravens have to account for and double team, allowing everybody else to do what they need to do. But they need to find a way. They need to find a way to get Calvin Austin more touches, put him in positions to make plays with that kind of speed. They got to find a way. They got to find a way, man.
Yep. Ocho. Penn State Nittany Lions, the number 6 Penn State Nittany Lions, run roughshod over the number 11 SMU Mustang, 38-10. SMU.
Can we blame the weather?
No, they're just better team.
Instead of skipping this ad about the Maytag Pet Pro system, you're realizing you may look like your pet, but you don't want to wear your pet's hair.
From them, based on what we saw,
maybe a better game, but I don't think they beat Penn State.
No. Probably no.
SMU had 4 red zone trips. Penn State had 2. Penn State got 14 points off their 2 red zone trips. SMU got 3 defensive touchdowns. Penn State had 2. SMU had none. Nicholas Singleton and Kytron Allen, Penn State combined for 29 rushes and receptions, 195 yards with 3 touchdowns. Ocho, it's hard to overcome 160, let alone 2.
No. Do you know how good your offense would have to be? You would have to have that 2019 LSU offensive team to be able to come back from the 2-pick game. You would have to have some unbelievable firepower and a quarterback with elite decision-making after turning the ball over twice to be able to come back from something like that. It's impossible.
And you better hope your defense is good because you've already spotted the 14. So your defense is going to have to get stops also, Ocho. Because if I don't give you points on my possession, how do you score them? Because you're already down. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, you spot me 14. I kick the ball to you. You go get 7. Now I go down the field and I get 7. It's 20, it's 21. I've still got a 14-point lead. So at some point in time, your defense is going to have to make stops, or you're going to have to do what their defense did to you. You're going to have to score on their possession.
You know what happened? This is a perfect scenario that you just named. It's not only spotting 14, what the hell happened to the goddamn Detroit Lions when they played Buffalo?
Spotted 14.
Then you had to do stuff. You had to panic. You had to do stuff like kicking it onside with 12 minutes left to go in the game because you need that possession back to be able to get yourself back in the game.
And so Penn State ran the ball 40 times for $189, 3 touchdowns. Alar, 13 pass attempts. No, 22 pass attempts, 13 completions, 127 yards. And he's coming back, and he should. Because unless you want to be like a 7th or 8th round draft pick, they don't have it.
You got to improve. You got to improve yourself.
He's definitely not ready to go to the NFL right now. So I think that's a very, very wise decision. But I tell you what this win does do. It quiets some of the natives at Penn State for Jan Franklin. He needed this one. Because, boy, can you imagine? What? Because the thing is, Ocho, he, no matter how good, he can't find a way to beat Ohio State. He can be number 1, he can be number 2. It doesn't matter. And he hasn't found a way to win that game. He hasn't found a way. I mean, you know, even when he had Saquon, and they had an outstanding game, but then somehow they still ended up losing to Sam Darnold. But this was, like I said, Ocho, look, and I'm not trying to be Debbie Downer because I don't really care about, you know, I didn't go to any of these schools, but I don't think that the committee, I don't think fans like this. Now, obviously, if I go to Penn State, I love it. If I go to Ohio State, I love it. I go to University of Texas, or
who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in.
they want the game to be interesting. There's nothing interesting about 38-10. There's nothing interesting about 42-17, excuse me. There was nothing interesting about that Notre Dame IU game because nobody thought that IU had any chance of winning once they got down 14. Nobody thought that. Like I said, it might have been got interesting had Texas could have gotten that ball into the end zone on 4th and goal and make it a one-score game. Can they get a stop and get the ball back and go down the field and score? But these games left a lot to be desired. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see what type of game that we get in the semifinals. But,
Pritchard, the pass to White. Knocks down the Derek White. White's got
it left a lot to be desired, and I just think the thing is like, and I think, look, you're dealing at these level of teams, though, Joe. I mean, at some point in time, I think Penn State was a top 5 team, but some of these teams were top 5. And you got to go in there to their building. And you're going into their building and you're not familiar with them. I can't recall in my lifetime the last time that Clemson has ever played Texas or SMU has played Penn State.
It's different.
Indiana, maybe Indiana's played Notre Dame, but these games
is different.
And Tennessee definitely not playing Ohio State unless it's in a bowl game. But yeah, these games left a lot to be desired. And but like I said, though, Joe, I mean, where you gonna put them at? You can't put them on neutral site because they got to go. So you know, try to get a home game. Obviously, I'd like to get a bye. That way I don't have to worry about it. And I think Georgia in the Peach Bowl. No, I think the national championship is in the is in Atlanta. What does Georgia play next week? Are they in Atlanta too?
Probably right.
I think it's the Peach Bowl. I think Georgia
right near
Georgia back there.
Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms
Come on,
of today. You can't make it that obvious.
Three-pointer Holiday. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well,
it's the quarterfinals. It's the quarterfinals next week. Then the semifinals. The Sugar Bowl. Okay, Georgia go to New Orleans. Who's in Peach Bowl? Yeah, that'd kind of been a little bit unfair to have Georgia right back when they played the SEC championship game, which was an hour drive from where they actually played the home game.
That would make it a home game then.
It definitely would have made it a home game. Lane Kiffin on games so far. Way to keep us on the edge of our seat, committee. Riveting. Hey, Lane, you can't hate from outside the club. Yeah, bro. Hey, you talking about his Lane? I bet his Lane been F in there. Well, you're not in there. You don't know. I think Joel Gladden had a clap back then. My former colleague at Fox, if your team played half as well as you tweet, you likely would have been in.
It's only because you don't know all
He ain't lying. But that's Lane. You already know what Lane loves to talk.
It's been him. This is not new. This is part of his MO. It's part of his MO. This is what he's always been. And they wasn't that bad now.
No, but you can't lose to the game they lost and then complain. Bro, you lost to didn't they lose to Kentucky? Didn't they lose? They lost like some games that they absolutely shouldn't have lost.
Eddie sinks the second. Stand last year was an epic season for the Celtics. Obviously,
who did Ole Miss lose to?
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season.
Yeah, you lost to Kentucky. You lost to Florida.
Oh, Florida was bad. Florida was bad.
LSU was bad. Ocho, the number 7 Irish, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, took down Indiana 27-17. The MVP seemed to be the Notre Dame defensive coordinator, Al Golden. He was a step ahead of play caller Mike Shanahan. That is real name. The Hoosiers drove to Notre Dame territory on 4 of their first 5 drives, but just got field goals from it. And, hey, when you play big boy football, you play for, you try to win championships. You can't keep field goals. Field goals get you sent home. Championships, touchdowns wins you championships. And that was really the difference in the ball game. But there was a stretch there. But I'm like, Notre Dame, y'all can't do anything. I mean, excuse me, IU, you can't do anything.
And listen, I don't. They just didn't belong. They just didn't belong. Now, outside of who you played during the season, of course you look good then. But there's levels to everything. There's levels to competition. There's a reason. There's a reason for everything. In boxing, there's a reason for weight classes. You wasn't in your weight class, and that's no disrespect to them. You just weren't. You don't have a team. You don't have a team assembled that can compete with the type of teams you're playing, like the Notre Dames. You just don't. That's just the way the landscape is. The fact that you were able to make it and compete at the level and try to see where you are as a team, it's just different, Weight classes for a reason.
For a denial.
Williams grabs the board.
They had Notre Dame defense had 10 tackles for losses, 3 sacks. And I was concerned about Notre Dame because didn't they lose to Northern Illinois? They lost to some like team that you would never think
they should have won. They should have won.
They lost to A&M or Northern Illinois?
He blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis.
No, I think they beat.
He has such long arms.
Yeah, they lost to and I'm like, damn. And then, you know, I was like, bro, they about to start calling for Mike Freeman's job. But he turned it around. I think he got a contract extension. I like him. I don't really know him that much, but I like his demeanor. I like his personality. I think he'd be like a guy who's really like.
He's a player's coach.
Yeah, man, he gets into it. I mean, he's high fiving the guys, he's chest bumping the guys. He's a fiery type of guy, and I can see why guys go there. I can see why guys. I couldn't have got in. He'd have to go somewhere else for me to coach me, because I ain't getting into Notre Dame for my grade. Ain't no sense to be fooling nobody, Ocho. I'm not getting into Notre Dame with my grade, and I don't want to be in a situation where I got to spend all my time in study hall, and I ain't gonna be. Hey, coach, I ain't gonna be able to make practice today. I got to study for this exam. Coach, I ain't gonna be able to make practice today. Hey, cause Coach Davis tell, hey, y'all ain't down on the academic scholarship now. Y'all ain't gonna be missing no damn practice. Talking about y'all got class. Hey, Bill Davis said, hey, your last class need to be at 1 o'clock. Cause we start practice at 3.
You better be out there. Oh, that's funny.
Hey, man, Bill, what? Hey, he said, hey, they paying for you. You got an academic scholarship? He said, I saw all y'all grades. Ain't none of y'all got no academic scholarship.
Hell no.
I was done at 12 o'clock because I didn't get me an hour and a half.
Before you got practice, huh?
Yeah. Because I started my class at 8 o'clock. I'm an early riser.
So yeah, we the same. I'm an early riser.
So I go 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11.
You don't know it yet, but your idea can become a business in 10 minutes. With Printful's Quick Stores, you can create and sell products your fans or community will fall in love with. Create your dream business with Printful.com.
They don't let you do it now, but people used to cut through the campus to try to get to the other side of where they were going. And so hell, we jump on the back of their truck. We get a ride up. And then rest his soul, Big Love. We had the offensive line, we call it Big Love. He jumped on the back of the truck, wasn't holding on. The guy took off and he fell his fat ass. Lord rest. He fell out of the truck on Joe.
He hurt himself.
We heard ourselves laughing. Man, you know, Ocho, you know it's something like that. It don't matter. We laugh.
Yeah, no matter what. But hold on now. We gonna check and make sure you're alright before we laugh now. Are you okay before we let this laugh out? Cause if we see you moving, and if we see you moving anyway,
I already tell you, if you do something reckless, they're gonna need 2 ambulances. One cause you hurt, one cause I'm gonna crack my side laughing. So hey, just go ahead and call 2 of them. And then Coach David cut that out, so we couldn't jump on the back of the truck. We couldn't get a ride. Because the guys would always come through. They come in with pickup trucks and stuff like that, you know, work truck. Hey, boys, y'all need a ride? Yes, sir. Hey, cool. We jump on the back of the truck. All right. And he ruined it for everybody. But Coach wouldn't let us drive. I mean, everybody didn't have no car, but Coach wouldn't let us drive to practice. Now, the game, it used to be we had to walk to the game. I said, Coach, I'm not going to be able to walk to the game. I got this nice ride, Coach. Come on now.
Hey, you can't mess up your outfit too now.
What outfit? Man, we ain't coming to hey bro, like they be coming to the game now, Ocho. We wasn't coming to the game like that. Bro, we coming up with hell nah. We coming up with great, because you know back then, Ocho, everybody wore braids.
Yeah.
We wear cut off t-shirt. But ain't nobody dressing up.
Okay. But shoot.
For what?
Listen, game day. I mean, I know it wasn't prevalent when I was playing. Boy, I was going to clean I actually had my Dickies crease.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, Ocho. I don't think I tried to have sex one time after the game and locked up. That was it for me. Yeah, that was it for me. I tried it one time.
You gonna cramp up.
I did, and I did no more.
No, sir.
That's it. So it wasn't no. Who was I dressing up for? First of all, ain't nobody gonna see Ocho, because where we go off the field and go into the building, can't nobody see us
anyway. Yeah,
yeah. So no, that was it. It wasn't no sense in me, dressing up, because wasn't nobody gonna see. And I had me old boutique, so
you had some back then, huh?
Yeah, go get, we get that chicken box, get that 3-piece chicken box with that truck driver steak, that honey bun, and a Coke.
What about the honey bun?
But that's your truck driver state.
Okay, I like that.
If you're a truck driver, you know about honey buns and about inner sauce. If you don't know about nothing else.
But I know, I bet what you know about putting that honey bun in the microwave for 12 seconds though.
Oh, you like it nice?
Not just a little I call it lukewarm. Lukewarm. So it feel like it just came out the oven or something. Boy, ain't nothing like.
Oh, Joe, honey buns like $3 now.
Man, who you telling? Hold on, I got one more for you. Please tell me you know about the Big Texas Cinnamon Roll. The Big Texas Cinnamon.
Yeah.
In the purple.
I don't want no but the center though. I get the center. I pull the center out, throw the rest. I go to center bun. I get the center, throw the rest of the way.
Oh man, listen, man, you take that.
Oh, Joe, I went to the store and I was like, ooh, man, they got these sunbeam honey buns. Man, them things $3.39. Man, I put that thing back. So I give me a whole pound cake for $8.
Expensive. Speaking of, while we're speaking of snacks, there's something else I used to love growing up. Recipes to my mama, man. My mama used to always get from Publix. Obviously, she was living in LA at the time when I was going to Santa Monica College. And one of the things that I love that she got from Rouse or Bond at the time was lemon crunch cake. I don't know if you ever had the Entenmann's lemon crunch cake.
Entenmann's, yeah, I know about it.
Oh my goodness, man! And
I just had an 8-pack of those chocolate donuts, on Joe. Them Entenmann's chocolate donuts.
I haven't had that lemon crunch cake since my mama passed away, man. I wish I could find it because they, in Miami, in Publix, they don't sell lemon crunch cake. It's like pound cake. How you say Entenmann's? Entenmann's. Yeah. I don't see the lemon crunch cake no more like they did back in the early 2000s, man. I'm if I can find it again.
Yeah, but that was like I said. I remember you get honey bun.
It's got like 880.
I was like 880.
Oh, this is massive.
They have to call $4 now. But I know how you go from a quarter to $3 in a quarter.
Ice cream truck. Y'all had ice cream truck.
Ice cream truck coming in the
so in the city, obviously the ice cream truck, donuts was a quarter. The honey buns were 50 cents, and we got quarter juice. You know the quarter juice? Quarter juice was a quarter, and the jungle juice is called fruit punch. Little jungle juice.
I know 25
jungle juice. It was 50 cents. Fruit punch.
Yeah. And I love Tahitian treat. Do they still make that shit? Anybody know about Tahitian treat?
What's that? Oh,
I ain't never heard of that.
It's a white and red can, and they got like a
when they stepped on the Nightingale floor, their weight would push on a series of metal clamps hidden beneath the floorboards. These clamps would rub against the place, and the friction would make it a slight chirping sound, just like a nightingale.
Man, if I call that
These castles to alert the guards, who immediately rushed to stop them. When they stepped on the
somebody like, I know about the Tahitian treat. Oh, yeah. Man, them honey buns, 400 buns.
Yeah, do you need help with something?
$4. It was 400 buns, $4. When you get sodas back then, sodas was also a can soda, just like it is now. Instead of $2, it was a quarter.
So you're gonna get your wife
$2. But you know how much stuff you can get for $2 back in the day?
It was 50 cents for me.
Their products, they will be upgraded my lunch.
The big movies was $1. Not no dollar movie, the movie that's been out in the theater for like 2 months, 3 months. You go to those for $1. The actual movie cost $1.
That's crazy.
That'll go way back like
my, how times have changed, boy.
Yeah. I wonder how much the movie cost. No, I went to the movie in LA. Movie like $22.
Wait a minute, I just saw at Max Johnson Theater. I saw Gladiator on the first night or the first day it came out. I don't remember how much. I don't remember how much it was, but the price ain't the same. It definitely ain't the same as it was back in the day.
Oh hell no! Maybe it's because I went to iPick. Because you could eat and everything. They give you a blanket. Yeah. You get They used to give you warm popcorn for free. Now they charge you for the popcorn to come around. But you get food, Joe. You get like burger. You get pizza, chicken tenders like that. So maybe it costs a little more now. But what's a regular movie y'all cost? What's a regular movie cost? How much a regular movie cost? Like you go to AMC or something like that.
Somebody's $12, $14 a person. Somebody said $47. $47.
$47 for Wicked. You better took 3 people, 4 people with you.
$47 for one person?
Yeah, alright. Fuck y'all going to.
Somebody said popcorn at somebody said popcorn at the theater costs $475.
they get you. Well, you better eat a belly full. Cause if you don't, they get your cause they got you in there now. But y'all don't know how. I can't tell nobody, but I used to take my own Twizzlers in there. Y'all have been hitting me over here.
Huh? Oh, you had it in your pocket. Yeah, I've seen stories about people, especially women, bringing it home.
Or put them in the purse until they start to check
it. On everything,
yeah. Come on, man. I mean, $7 for Twizzlers when you go to CVS and get the 5-pound bag for $3. And y'all selling ones with like 10 little. I ain't got it like that.
That's no different than going to the stove and getting your alcohol in the stove, as opposed to buying the same goddamn alcohol in the club. Now, I don't frequent the club. I don't go to the club, but I understand the markup, and you willingly pay for it. You willingly pay for the markup in the club.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's triple. Whatever. I mean, it's triple. I mean, because a bottle probably gonna cost you like $300 a bottle.
Yeah.
But nah. Ocho, Travis Hunter is reportedly leaning towards entering the NFL draft as a cornerback and working out as a cornerback at the NFL Combine. Some NFL scouts reportedly believe Hunter will come close to running between 4.25 and 4.30 in the 40. Many scouts also reportedly believe Hunter should be the first overall draft pick in the 2025 draft. A heavy amount of NFL executives reporting will use Hunter as a full-time corner and a part-time receiver if he's on their roster. Is Hunter the best unicorn?
Yeah.
Ocho? Everybody tried. That's all we've ever said. All we've ever said, Ocho, you and I and many that listen to us, he can play one full-time position, but he'll play a part-time other position. How you going to tell that man what he's going to do? Because I know the game. If you play the game, we understand how hard it is to play one position. Full game. You're not playing 2 positions every single snap. You're just not. I said they'll have packages for it where he comes in and he does what he does.
Understand, I'm gonna let you finish on. People need to understand, once you get to the next level, I don't think people are taking into account on how elite the talent is once you hit the NFL level. They don't. Week to week, team to team. Think about it. Can you imagine? You play for. I'm trying to think of a good. Let's say you play for the Broncos, and you got Patrick Surtain on one side, and then you're gonna play receiver and take away some of Cortland Sutton's snaps. Like you have to. Maybe I'm using a bad analogy and using the wrong team.
I think the thing is, Ocho, because here's the thing. Because he's gonna go against. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, he goes against T. Higgins. He got Jamar Chase.
Well, he would always be against the number 1. So let's say he's covering Jamar Chase.
Okay, now you got your hands full. Now you gonna go over there and play wide receiver?
I like it.
Every snap. All we said, look, I'm not saying that he can't do it, but the greatest athlete, I saw 2 great athletes. I saw Bo Jackson and I saw Time. And I'm old enough, like I said, I think I'm a year younger than Time. And I saw Time at his apex. He played full-time corner, and he had packages at wide receiver.
I think that's how they're going to use Travis.
That's all we've ever said. But people got upset with me, talking about, no, he's going to play every snap at DB and every snap at corner. And I say, no, he's not.
I don't it's funny, I don't even think an NFL exec or a team or owner or a head coach would even allow that.
No, I'm not.
I don't even think they would allow that.
Now I get diminishing returns because if you go, how you gonna give me 100% at DB and 100%? Because look, college is college. That's one thing. We've seen great college players not be able to handle it in the NFL, regardless of position, offensive line, defensive line, wide receiver, DB, quarterback, whatever the case, running back, whatever the case may be. And to play at that level every game.
And you know what?
I never thought it was a possibility. I always thought he could be a full-time. And I told Ocho, what did I tell you? I said, Ocho, he gonna be a DB.
Hey, man,
And then they'll put packages in it for like, okay, we come in with our nickel package or our spread formation. So we go 5 wides, something like that.
And when I sat back and I thought about it, right? And I sit back and think about it. There's always a special individual. There's always a person. There's always a unicorn that changes the narrative and does some of the things that we say they can't do. Where they're so good at what they do, a team, if going to the right situation, finds a way to utilize them a little bit more than often as opposed to what we're used to seeing, being that it's never been done before. The fact that we've seen Travis do things at the collegiate level that's never been done before because he's such a special, unique talent. What happens if a team, he goes to the right situation, even as a full-time DB, and then he plays more snaps than normal on the offensive side of the
Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Bulls trail by 15.
Like you said, those guys are really, really good. Even the third and fourth receivers, they were number 1 and 2 at the other place they were at. Because guess what? A lot of those guys, look, and I think he's a phenomenal talent, but a lot of the guys that he's going against at DB, a lot of guys that he's going against at wide receiver, they ain't going to be in the NFL. Every guy that he go against on Sunday, guess where he's at, Ocho? In the NFL.
Yeah.
And boy, look here. When all I hear about, if they talk about how good you are, oh, you best believe I'm going to be on my best behavior. You will absolutely get Shannon Sharp's best game.
Oh, yeah. Listen, when it comes to competing in practice, you coming in as the number 1 and that number 2 pick, you got to show me. Hey, you got to show me. Matter of fact, I did the man broadcast on Peacock today, and me and Trav, we was talking a little trash, right? I told he's talking about, let's lace him up. I said, okay, well let's lace him up for that Heisman.
To the inside.
You get 10 routes. If I get open one time, I get to hold your Heisman for a whole year. Say no problem. No problem.
I believe you get up on. I believe you better get up on that. I believe you better get up on that first round. Because after that, your legs, your knees, your hips, your ankle.
Hey, listen,
they're gonna be aching so bad.
My mind knows what to do now. I don't know if my brain gonna register, and my body gonna operate like it's supposed to, like goddamn 20 years ago. But man, it was a good time. I'm happy. I'm happy for young Bull though, man. I'm happy.
I am too. But like I said, I think it's contingent. Do I believe he's the best player in the draft? Absolutely. But here's the thing. If I need a quarterback, I'm not taking the best player in the draft.
The number one, the team that is drafting number 1 is drafting number 1 because they don't have a quarterback at the helm. And it's going to be Shedeur.
Yeah.
It's going to be and number 2 is going to be Travis Hunter. I'm telling you, they're going 1 and 2. They're going 1 and 2 unless something drastic happens. But those are 2 talents that you can't pass up because the number 1 team, whoever's picking first, they need a quarterback. It has to be the ideal situation. So I'm asking either more to the Giants or the Raiders doing something to hop up to number 1 and snatch him up. And I'm not sure who has the number 2 pick.
Yeah, but I'm glad I got an opportunity to see it. Like I said, I remember when Champ came out, and Champ was a DB. And Champ was an outstanding DB. I mean, he's an All-American. And I saw him on the opposite side of football. Champ had like 4 or 5 touchdowns. But we've never seen a guy be this good on the offensive side. Even Woody, Charles Woodson. Charles ran back punts. He got a couple plays on offense. But Charles wasn't this good on offense. Now, maybe they were a little bit more polished than the DB. Because Champ footwork was second to none. My homeboy, from Charles County, man, he get in and out of that break, boy. He has to beat on it.
And he had the ball skills.
He has to beat on it. But Trav, when you talk about the combination of offense and defense, I haven't seen anything like it. Now, I didn't see Time in college. Time was a DB. Obviously, Time won the Thorpe Award. Time ran back punts. I don't know if Time played. I hadn't talked to him in a minute. I ain't bothered because I know you're getting ready for the bowl. When they play the bowl game? The 28th? What time they play?
Wait, who is Colorado playing in their bowl game again?
BYU.
Oh yeah, BYU ain't no slouch, boy.
They play the 20th.
Okay.
The 28th. Okay, they do play the 28th.
BYU ain't no slouch. They nice.
No. They're not.
That's gonna be a good game. Very good game.
Oh, Joe, the Falcons are expected to cut Kirk Cousins before the $10 million roster bonus is due. This will reportedly cancel the rest of the $180 million that included the $100 million guarantee. Huge. What you think? Huge error? But hold on. How much of the money is getting? He's still going to have. He got.
Porzingis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Now you have to think that they're leading.
Wow.
Hey, listen.
So it canceled the last 80. So he's still getting $100 million because he made 60 this year, and he's gonna make 38 next year.
Listen, they gonna save face. They gonna.
You can't save face, and that was my Ocho. We had this conversation. I said, Ocho, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I said, at best case scenario, you're gonna get 1 year out of Cousins. You been to tell me he's not. There's only one quarterback that I'm paying $100 million, and that's Patrick Mahomes. If he ain't getting no $100 million, I damn sure ain't giving Kirk Cousins no $100 million.
You have to understand, you know how the business works. You understand the importance of having a quarterback at the position, even though the said quarterback in question right now is only one playoff game. You know what you get from him in the season. You know what's that?
Checking in for the Celtics.
Oh, you cold?
Yeah, I ain't throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you understand.
Oh, look at the paint. Look at the paint. Look at.
Yeah, I got mine. Don't worry about it. You're gonna see me in mine every day from now on, whenever it's time to travel. Yeah, but you understand why teams pay for the quarterback position like that, because in order for your team to function, you got to have a quarterback, and you know what you got.
Well, the Falcons are malfunctioning.
Yeah.
So what am I paying for?
Hey, listen, it is the Michael Penix Jr. show from now on. I know that.
To the middle. Here's Holiday. Goes back up.
Lucky left.
Holiday's got 4 points.
What size is that?
Timeout for the Bulls.
Double.
It looked like a robe almost.
And the Bulls call time here.
Big, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see you. Yeah, I can't wait till I get home to mine. Yeah.
Oh, this right here.
Hey, you know what? Hey, listen, people in the chat, you need to understand when you order, the cotton and you feel the material. This ain't just any kind of cotton. This 100,000 sheet Egyptian cotton.
Yeah,
this is the kind of cotton that the pharaoh slept on. You hear me? This ain't just no any cotton.
The night we get in some ish deep cover on the incognito.
Yeah. You look like you look like
with the what?
You look like Nino Brown.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey. You know, hey, we boy, you the right.
You know what time it is.
So about that, hey. What it do? I'm about to, hey. You better not be no off. I'm about to run down. But Ocho, when we talked about this, I said, Ocho, let's just say at the best case scenario, you get 2 years. Worst case, you get 1 year. Ocho, you about to pay this man $100 million.
I mean, listen, for us, for the casual fan, not understanding, you understand how teams work, you understand how owners work, and how bad they need a quarterback. And sometimes you have to overpay. Now that's the one.
Ocho, you remember guys used to get paid and they like, oh, they made a mistake. I like, why can't no team make a mistake on me like that? Give me 12 million. Give me 14 million and send me on my damn way.
It's only
Ocho. Actually, and I said this on first case. I said they got President Trump as Time Person of the Year, Time Magazine Person of the Year. That's Kirk Cousins' agent. Kirk Cousins' agent should be Time Magazine Person of the Year. Do you know how much Cousins has made?
He made a grip.
For one playoff win?
He made a grip.
I'm thinking about getting hit, but I love my team, so I'm just playing Josh, and Marvin. But man, you should have got him. Lord,
listen, you gotta understand. He bet on himself twice. And then it's all about.
He got the franchise tag twice, and then he goes to Minnesota. Ocho, they fully guaranteed the contract for the first time in NFL history. They fully guaranteed, and guess what they did? He plays so well. Cause hey, you know Kirk can light you up. You don't win nothing, but you gonna light you up. They fully guaranteed the next contract. So you think about this: franchise tag fully guaranteed. Franchise tag fully guaranteed. He got 3 years fully guaranteed. He got another 3 years fully guaranteed. Kirk Cousins got 8 years of fully guaranteed money.
Yeah, see, and one thing about Kirk too, you know, he's a child of God too now. He's a child of God, and one thing about it, your cup will runneth over if you continue to put that man at the forefront. So regardless of how his play has been, whether it's stellar or whether it's been bad, the Most High has always had his back.
Babe ain't there.
Boy, who you telling?
Gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
What you looking for, Pod?
Outside, Brown.
Luke is giving me the deepest understanding of the quality of sleep that I'm getting.
At Harbor Freight, we're committed to keeping our quality high and our prices low. How do we do it? Unlike our
pew pew, pew 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 pew. Let him know.
Hey, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, I just told him we're stuck together for life now. We're locked in for life. Ocho, should the Bengals do everything they possibly can to re-sign T. Higgins with the defense? I just don't know how with the defense is bad as it is.
I don't understand. I love the idea though. I love Joe Burrow. Joe, I love you. Chase, I love you. T, but you know how I feel about you, boy. You know how I feel about you. But to get what you deserve, stay with me now. Listen to me, T. I know you're gonna see this. To get what you deserve, like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Y'all need to understand the business aspect of things. You know, T, you work your ass off. T, to get where you at, to get to Clemson, to get to the NFL. All the hard work you put in, you deserve to be paid as the receiver that you are. You are a fucking #1 receiver. You hear me? And we're one of the few teams in the NFL that has been fortunate to have 2 #1 receivers. Now it's time for you to be paid as such. You know, I would love to see you stay with the Bengals. I would love it, me as a Bengal. But then I'm able to separate my love for the team and understanding what you deserve as a
be real.
Put in. This is me, and you know how I am. I'm Bengals everything. So I love the idea though, man. I love Joe and then what Joe would be willing to do. I'm not sure how they can work kind of contractually where they can make it happen. Defensively, we need help. Defensively, we need help. We need pieces in certain places that will allow us to compete in that AFC North division. Because everybody else is getting big, but T, you got. Come on, man. I understand you love the city, you love your boys, but me personally, I want what's best for you, and this is coming from if I cut myself right now, I bleed black and orange. But I want you to get what you deserve, boy, because you done put the work in. You deserve
black. Ain't nothing orange.
Come again?
Just black. Ain't nothing orange. Oh, Joe. Hey, Joe, you see your offense. Even though y'all putting up these numbers, look at y'all losing.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big score in this team?
That's a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trust me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job whoever is high, getting the ball, and just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.